A great day to be out at the Natrel Rink Harbourfront Centre, where overcast conditions is what we have going on and comfortable temperatures finally compared to what we've been dealing with. Over the next few days, we'll be talking about all kinds of great ideas, things that you can do over the March break. This is free, absolutely free, by the way. And also throughout the show today, we're going to be talking to silver medalist Mike Riddle about his historic win at Sochi and the really bad weather he had to deal with. That's coming up later in the show, but let's talk about your weather story. To you inside, Suzanne.
Well, it's not a bad weather day today, Kasia. Yeah, you'll want to stay tuned for that.
Just before the debut of the men's ski half-pipe competition, Sochi, the skies opened up, dumped a huge dumping of snow, changing over to rain. It was awful out there, but that did not stop Canadian Mike Riddle from winning silver. Congratulations. Now you must be on top of the world right now.
I am. It's been amazing to be back in Canada for the last week and just see the support from everybody for myself and all of the other athletes. It's been really overwhelming and it's been a wild ride.
Yeah, now how about that moment there, up there on the podium?
That was the moment I'll never forget. I mean, I was up there and they handed me my medal and I looked out and there was thousands of people in the Olympic Plaza with the torch in the middle, and down front row center was my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my girlfriend, all my coaches, my teammates. I don't know how they got front and center, but it was an amazing moment, and to be able to share it with them is something I'll never forget.
And the rest of the country is so proud of you. Even William Shatner was tweeting you that day, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. That was cool.
All right, now we got to send it back to you in the studio with your weather story.
Thanks so much, Kasia. It's amazing who you run into, isn't it?
You're looking at silver medal brought from Sochi, brought to you by Mike Riddle of Sherwood Park, Alberta. First of all, congratulations, men ski halfpipe. Whenever I watch you guys, I'm always so nervous because it's so extreme. But you had extreme weather that day. Tell us about what you were up against.
Yeah, we had some pretty crazy weather come in for our final. We had heavy snowfall, and it was actually switching from rain to snow, Just the temperature was really weird. So that made the pipe run really slow with the sticky snow, as well as kind of built up in the middle and made it bumpy. I kind of used my experience in previous events to get through that. Just I know what I'm dealing with, and I just tried to put down the best run I could, and I laid one down and brought home this guy. So
and
pretty happy.
You did it. We're all so happy for you, and I guess it has to do with training here in Canada. All right, speaking of Canadian weather, we're going to send it to you in the studio with more on that.
Yeah, they really do have to be prepared for any kind of weather condition, but
week temperatures finally on the plus side of zero. Over to you, Kasia.
Sweet hat, Kevin. And of course, we're all waiting for that warm-up, but still embracing winter here at the Natrel Rink. Now, of course, skating was a part of the Winter Olympics, and so was the men's ski half-pipe. Today, we are speaking to Mike Riddle, who brought home silver from Sochi, and despite really inclement conditions, he still prevailed, so that's really exciting. Speaking of extreme conditions, what's happening out there in the east? Relatively settled, isn't it, Nathan? As a weather person, of course, we were following the weather in Sochi. We were seeing 15 degrees, 16 on some days, but obviously through the higher elevations, it was cold and we had a lot of snow. We have got men's ski half-pipe champion, silver medal for us. Congratulations. Tell us about the weather that you were experiencing and how that, prepared you for your competition.
Yeah, we got every range of weather while we were over there. We had the full-on snowstorm during our competition, but for the most part, like down at the coast, it was very sunny. It was the Summer Olympics over there in Sochi. I was actually in shorts and a t-shirt most days, which was pretty strange, but had to be used to it and the different conditions over there because we knew it was going to be very similar to Vancouver, and we might be dealing with rain and snow and had to be ready for it.
And you did train in Vancouver for some time, is that right?
I did, yeah, so that definitely helped me out in the long run.
Excellent. Obviously it did. You did great. So we're also proud of you. But right now we got to shift our attention to that Canadian weather of ours. Back to you inside.
Very cold temperature.
It was an historic competition already. First time that the men's ski halfpipe made it to the Olympic stage, and on top of that, extreme weather. So extreme weather for a really extreme sport as it is. Mike Riddle, congratulations. You brought home silver, and I get to touch it. It's really, really heavy. You're no stranger to, this kind of active weather, are you?
No, I mean, I compete in an outdoor sport in the wintertime, so I got to be used to it. But over the years, I've competed in lots of inclement weather, and I definitely channeled that a little bit when I was over in Sochi to try to see what I could put down given the conditions. And that's all the competitions are. It's who can put down the best run on that day, not who can do the best run of all time.
Was that the worst weather you've dealt with in a competition?
Not the worst, but definitely the heaviest snow. And because it was so sticky, it just made it really, really slow and tough to maintain speed and amplitude.
Yeah, and regardless, you did it. We're all so proud of you. All right, the rest of the country, we're all cheering. Okay, what about the rest of the country and the weather? Back to you inside.
Love that silver medal. Beautiful.